In today's era, many organizations run their software environments in the Amazon Web Services, AWS. And a lot of other companies are also migrating to AWS every day. Considering that if you're looking for an AWS job or planning to move to an AWS position in your current company, earning an AWS certification can be a brilliant investment. AWS, Amazon Web Service, is one of the leading platforms in cloud computing. Amazon Web Services was founded in the year 2006 and apparently it holds a market share of 31.7%. AWS provides approximately 175 fully featured services. It consists of significant benefits like compute, storage, databases, networking, analytics, robotics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. In case you're wondering where do you begin, which AWS certification is the right choice for you, AWS provides 12 individual certifications spread across 4 different levels. Identifying where to start and which AWS certificate is the best choice for your job profile can be a little confusing at first. But once you find out what's the right choice, the path usually becomes pretty clear. As I already said, AWS provides 12 certifications: AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner, AWS Certified Developer Associate, AWS Certified SysOps Administrator Associate, AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate, SaaCO2, AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Professional, AWS Certified Solutions Architect Professional, AWS Certified Advanced Networking Specialty, AWS Certified Security Specialty, AWS Certified Machine Learning Specialty, AWS Certified Database Specialty DBS C01, AWS Certified Data Analytics Specialty DAS C01, AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder Specialty. You can get a complete understanding of all learning paths to prepare for the certifications on the Simplilearn AWS certifications page. Now, let us have a closer look at each certification. Let's start with the AWS Certified Solutions Architect. It is an associate exam designed for individuals who are willing to gain knowledge in designing applications. The associate certification focuses on the core AWS services like identity and access management, virtual private cloud, S3, and EC2. With this certification, a candidate will be able to design and deploy a cost-effective application on the AWS platform, move an existing on-premises application on the AWS platform, submit and retrieve data from the AWS platform, identify and define best practices for the implementation of AWS architecture, estimate AWS costs, and identify cost control mechanisms. The fee for completing this certification is $150 and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing this certification is $130,883. Now, let's move ahead and know the eligibility criteria for this certification. Next, you should be able to identify and define requirements for an AWS-based application. AWS requires at least 1 year of deploying distributed systems at scale. Knowledge of at least one programming language is required. Proficiency in hybrid system deployment using AWS components is necessary. Provide best AWS service for architecture requirements. Next comes AWS Certified Solutions Architect for Professional. It was designed for experts who are willing to enhance their knowledge in designing distributed systems and applications on the AWS platform. With this certification, a candidate will be able to learn the process of designing and deploying a reliable and cost-effective application on the AWS platform. He will be able to provide appropriate AWS services to develop and deploy an application based on client requirements. Migrating an existing multi-tier and complex application on the AWS platform. He can design and deploy enterprise-level operations on AWS platform. Estimating AWS costs and identify the cost control mechanisms will become easier. The fee for completing this certification is $300 and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing this certification is $148,456. Now, let's look at the prerequisites for completing this certification. First is minimum 3 years of hands-on experience in designing and deployment of AWS cloud architecture. Earlier, this AWS certification required completion of the AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate certification exam. But since last year, this criterion is not required. However, if an individual doesn't have any experience in AWS, we recommend you to prepare for Solutions Architect Associate certification first. Next, the capability of identifying and assessing cloud requirements for designing an AWS application is required. Now, let's discuss AWS Certified Developer Certificate for Associate level. It was designed for beginners to enhance their skill in creating and maintaining AWS applications. With this certification, a candidate will be able to learn the development process of reliable and cost-effective cloud solution using AWS, choosing an appropriate AWS service for the application, gain knowledge of creating IAM credentials, IAM roles, etc. in the AWS services, developing code that optimizes the performance of AWS services used by your application. The fee for completing this certification is $150 and the average salary an AWS professional earn after completing the certification is $130,272. You should have a basic knowledge of AWS services, their uses, and best practices for the AWS architecture. To earn the salary as mentioned earlier, you must have at least 1 year of hands-on experience in the design and maintenance of AWS cloud applications. Knowledge of popular programming language is required. Experience with the development and maintenance of applications built for Amazon S3, DynamoDB, SQS, SNS, SWS, Elastic Beanstalk, and CloudFormation is important. You should be proficient in the design, development, and deployment of cloud-based applications using the AWS platform. Moving further, let's discuss AWS Certified DevOps Engineer Certification for Professionals. This certification is designed for enhancing knowledge in provisioning, management, security, and operations of AWS solutions. With this certification, a candidate will be able to understand, implement, and automate the security controls and compliance validations, implementation and management of methodologies on AWS and continuous delivery systems, determine and deploy metrics, also will be able to monitor and log systems on AWS, implementation of highly available and robust systems on AWS platform, automate the operational process with designing, management, and maintenance tools. The fee for completing this certification is $300 and the average salary an AWS professional earn after completing this certification is $137,724. The eligibility criteria required to complete this certification are minimum 2 years of practical knowledge in operating, provisioning, and managing applications in an AWS environment, achievement of AWS Certified Developer Associate or AWS Certified SysOps Administrator Associate certification. knowledge of other development methodologies and processes such as Agile, experience in testing and automation via programming and scripting languages, hands-on experience in code development for at least one high-level programming language. Next comes AWS Certified SysOps Administrator certification for the associate level. This certification is suitable for IT professionals interested in deploying, scaling, migrating, and managing AWS systems. This AWS exam tests your ability to deploy, manage, and operate fault-tolerant systems on AWS, migration of an existing application on AWS, recognizing and selecting the appropriate AWS service based on compute, data, or security requirements, identifying and estimating the AWS usage costs and cost control mechanisms. The fee for completing this certification is $150, and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing the certification is $130,610. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are at least 1 year of hands-on experience in operating AWS-based applications, understanding of provisioning, operating, and maintaining AWS-based systems, identifying the challenges and implementing AWS best practices over the complete life cycle of a project, ability to identify and define a solution for AWS-based applications. Moving forward, let's discuss AWS Certified Big Data. This certification validates skills of technical expertise in designing and managing AWS solutions that can help organizations extract valuable insights from their data. This exam will teach you how to perform implementation of core AWS Big Data services with best architectural practices, simple techniques to design and maintain big data services, leverage tools to automate data analysis.
If getting your learning started is half the battle, what if you could do that for free? Visit SkillUp by Simplilearn. Click on the link in the description to know more.
The fee for completing this certification is $300, and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing the certification is $130,610. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are: first, you must have an AWS account to follow along with hands-on activities. Next, AWS recommends associate level certification before attempting the AWS Big Data exam. It is an advanced and challenging exam. A minimum of 5 years of hands-on experience in data analytics. Experience in designing and developing a scalable and cost-effective architecture to process data. Defining and architecting AWS Big Data services and their existence in the data lifecycle of collection, ingestion, storage, processing, and visualization. Finally, the last criterion is you should have a basic understanding of AWS services and a fair understanding of big data and Hadoop concepts. Next comes the AWS Certified Security certification. This certification is intended for cloud security professionals. It allows experts to improve their knowledge on how to secure the AWS platform. With this certification, a candidate will gain understanding of AWS security services, implementation of AWS mechanisms, secure internet protocols and data encryption methods, implementation of AWS data protection and specialized data classifications, ability to make trade-off decisions about cost and security based on the requirement, understanding of security operations and risk. The fee for completing this certification is $300, and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing the certification is $103,195. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are achievement in any one AWS Associate certification or Cloud Practitioner certificate, more than 2 years of hands-on experience in securing AWS workloads, At least 5 years of IT security experience in designing and implementing security solutions. Next comes the AWS Certified Advanced Networking Certification. This certification validates the skills of IT professionals in designing and implementing AWS as part of a hybrid IT network architecture. The objective of this certification is to help an individual to develop and deploy cloud-based solutions using AWS, design and maintain network architecture for all AWS services, implementing core AWS services according to basic architecture best practices, leverage tools to automate AWS networking tasks. The fee for completing the certification is $300, and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing the certificate is $113,065. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are basic knowledge of AWS networking technologies and concepts, minimum experience of 5 years in data analytics, accomplishing at least one AWS certification, which is Solution Architect for Associate Level, SysOps Administrator, Associate Level, AWS Certified Developer, Associate Level, or Cloud Practitioner certification. Speaking of Cloud Practitioner certification, it was intended for individuals who have basic knowledge in cloud computing and would like to enhance their technical skills. This exam tests will teach you the fundamental security aspects of the AWS platform along with the shared security model, knowledge of AWS services and the common use cases, ability to explain AWS cloud and its global infrastructure, capability to define principles of AWS cloud architecture, ability to define pricing models, billing, and account management. The fee for completing the certification is $100, and the average salary an AWS professionals earn after completing the certification is $90,512. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are basic knowledge of IT solutions and services and their uses in the AWS platform, more than 6 months of experience in any role of AWS cloud. Moving further, let's understand what AWS Certified Alexa Skill Builder certification is. This certification is designed for professionals who are currently in the role of Alexa Skill Builder. It validates an individual's ability to build, test, and publish Amazon Alexa skills. This certification will help you gain basic knowledge such as how to design the architecture and user experience, elaborates on the best practices of AWS and Alexa security. It helps in understanding the process of developing, testing, and troubleshooting, helps in understanding the skill publishing process, and along with the Alexa Developer Console. It consists of skill operations and life cycles. The fee for completing the certification is $300. The recommended knowledge and experience required to have before attempting the certification are more than 6 months of practical knowledge on building Alexa skills using the Alexa Skills Kit, advanced programming knowledge. Next comes machine learning. This certification will help you learn how to implement a suitable machine learning algorithm for your business by unlocking new insights. This certification will help you gain basic knowledge such as choosing an appropriate ML algorithm for a given business problem, finding out appropriate AWS service to implement ML solutions, designing and applying scalable, cost-efficient, and secure ML solutions. The fee for completing the certification is $300. The recommended knowledge and experience required to have before attempting this certification are understanding of basic ML algorithms, experience in implementing hyperparameter optimization, familiar with machine learning and deep learning frameworks, knowledge of ML model training best practices, knowledge of ML deployment and operational best practices. Finally, we will be discussing the AWS database certification. This certification helps an individual to learn the process of planning, designing, and monitoring AWS database solutions. It validates an individual's ability to differentiate the essential features of AWS database services, analyze client requirements to create and suggest suitable database solutions using AWS services. The fee for completing this certification is $300 US. The eligibility criteria required to complete the certification are at least 5 years of experience with basic database technologies, minimum 2 years of hands-on experience on AWS services, knowledge of AWS cloud-based relational and NoSQL databases. A lot of people might be wondering about the validity of the certification. The certification is valid for only 2 years. An individual has to take up the exam every 2 years. The reason behind the logic of recertification is Amazon keeps frequently adding new features and services to their website. In that case, staying up to date is essential. AWS recertification consists of either taking a step ahead, that is advancing to the next level of your certification, which is from associate level to the professional level, or taking a recertification test at a reduced cost. That was all about AWS certification. We have come to the end of the tutorial video. I hope it was informative and exciting. If you have any questions about the topics covered in this video, please ask away in the comment section below. Our team will help you solve your queries. Thanks for watching, stay safe and keep learning.
Hi there, if you like this video, subscribe to the Simplilearn YouTube channel and click here to watch similar videos. To nerd up and get certified, click here.